Alright, it's the situation right now. Starting to come down. I'm about to get on so I can get these videos out. Catch y'all in a few, family. What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate. Reverse rants, no hate. So let me get right into this. Callum Smith versus Canelo Alvarez. Should be a good fight. And I'm looking at how I think that fight would go. I think, looking at both guys, I think that Canelo versus Callum is one of those fights. Tall guy, long rangey guy, short, stocky guy. Canelo likes to fight like he's the big man in the ring now. He likes to walk you down, a lot of pressure. And I've gotten so used to seeing tall guys fight like this short guys and make the fight harder for themselves. Sometimes certain opponents, they're just that good that you may have to be more of a dogfight. Well, it is what it is. If it comes to that, you got to dig down and do what you have to do. But a lot of times I'm just seeing guys just fight the wrong style. Now, for Callum Smith, with his range, he is way taller than Canelo. It's similar to like how Chris Algieri, how tall he was to Manny Pacquiao. Now, Canelo has the edge in speed. I believe he has a harder punch. He's a combination puncher when he gets going. Callum Smith is a skillful boxer, man. And what I don't want to see him do, and I'm hoping he doesn't do, is respect Canelo too much to the point where he fights him the way he fought like John Ryder. Because like Ryder walked him down and was, pounding into the body on the ropes. Callum Smith covers up good. He's a careful fighter. He pays attention to what's going on. But he's going to need to keep that fight in the center of the ring. He's going to have to stay behind that stick, work everything off the jab. His jab is going to have to be meaningful, not just throwing it just to throw it. And he's going to have to make Canelo miss and make him pay. But he's going to have to be patient. And he's going to have to fight his fight. I see Canelo trying to fight him more the way Ryder fought him. Like I said, coming in, pounding on the body. If you see Canelo take a backward step against Callum Smith, it would be just to get him to open up, try to give him a different look. Canelo's a smart boxer as well. So, when you have a hand speed advantage, and you can get on the inside, it's going to make it harder for the taller fighter. Like I said, Callum Smith does. He covers up nice. He covers up well. He's tall. He's rangy, but he somehow gets those elbows in, and he's able to cover up real good when he's being defensive. But if he's letting that happen, even just for the fact Canelo's being more aggressive, Canelo is pretty much going to be the favorite to win this fight. But I think Callum Smith has the tools to beat him. Now, how he used those tools, he definitely has the tools. He's fast enough where he should be able to get Canelo's respect. He's gonna have to discourage Canelo from being aggressive. He's gonna have to make him understand, you come in here, you're gonna get cracked. And he's gonna have to make Canelo stay on the outside, keep him on the outside of that jab. Work behind that stick, and like I said, make him miss, make him pay, make the jab count. Even when you're using it just to keep the distance, just to keep the range. When you're throwing your shots, he doesn't need to plant his feet and just freeze up and let Canelo come in. Because this is where Canelo, even if he's not hurting Callum Smith, he's going to be, scoring points to the body. He's going to, muscle him back, get him to the ropes, and like I said, the same way Ryder fought him, that's pretty much how I see Canelo coming at him. Now, the way Callum Smith fought George Groves, that's how I envision him being more successful against Canelo. Being careful, paying attention, seeing what's happening, and just working behind his jab, and making his shots count. When he throws his shots, he should throw them crisp. He should throw 1-2s, 1-2-3s. Don't be predictable. I don't think it would be wise for him to try to trade with Canelo, simply because when he opens up, that's going to give Canelo more chance to get in and get his shots off more. And Canelo has better hand speed on the inside. That's what Canelo's going to have to do, is damage. He shouldn't be able to out-jab Callum Smith. He shouldn't be able to outwork him from the outside. And that's what Callum Smith is going to have to do. Callum Smith is a talented fighter. He's a solid fighter. I don't see him having a reason to go in there and get overwhelmed by Canelo and show him too much respect to the point where he, and I'm saying it that way because Canelo's the favorite to win. Canelo's the bigger star. So I hope he doesn't get overwhelmed by the event. The fact, okay, I'm in here with Canelo, and treat Canelo like, this is, something I'm edgy about. I'm, just take it like, hey, it's another challenger. He's talented. I know what's in front of me, but I'm here to win. If he can apply those things, he should be okay. He's certainly, he's better than some of the people that Canelo fought for sure. So I think it should be a good fight, man. And to be honest with you, like I said, having the reach, having the tools is great. It's how you use them. And Callum Smith, he's a fighter I feel like is overlooked. That a lot of people don't give him his credit either. They don't look at Callum Smith for being the solid guy that he is. Even if he lost to Canelo, he's still a solid fighter. But I'm hoping that this is a great fight. May the best man win. And at the end of the day, this is what we want to see, man. We want to see great fights. We want to see great fights. And I think that, this should be one of them. And I think that starting, 2021, we haven't heard anything yet, concrete about these really big fights happening in 2021. But at the same time, it's like, this is the kind of fights that we want to see. This is the kind of competition we want to see. We don't want to see fights where these guys are taking so long to finally get in the ring, and then when they do, they're fighting guys that really don't belong in there. I believe Callum Smith belongs in there. Most definitely, he belongs in there. And, he can't let Canelo go in there and fight like he's the big man. You have to be the big man in the ring. You have to make Canelo understand, no, I'm the big guy here. He has to have that the way Thomas Hearns fought Sugar Ray Leonard type of mentality of, I'm working behind that jab, and I'm going to punish you with my shots. You don't need to reach and overthrow his shots, overcommit to his shots, and get sloppy and careless. That's why I said the way he fought George Groves, how focused he was. How he was paying attention to what was going on. His shot selection was more, effective. Because I know Canelo's going to try to fight him the way Ryder fought him. He's going to try to make him, push him back and try to get inside and dominate, try to, impose his will. But Callum Smith, he's a smart fighter. So him and his team should understand what they need to do. Canelo and his team should understand what they need to do. And hopefully we just get a great fight. And look, this is all I'm going to say on this video. I will catch y'all on the next one.